Virgo, welcome to a past, present, future reading for the week of August 4th through the 10th. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to Empowered World Tarot. This is a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. And let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Virgo's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and feel free to reverse or exchange the energies as necessary. Let's see what's going on. We'll take a look at your baseline. We will clarify everything, pull some advice cards at the end, and an oracle card. All right, there it is. Showing up with the devil in the recent past, followed by the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords. In the current energies, we have the Knight of Pentacles. At the heart of your reading, the King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. In the immediate future, we have the Five of Swords, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords. The overall energy of your reading, Virgo, the Star. And what brings us to the specific reading today, the Nine of Cups. All right. So let's talk about this baseline for a minute, and then we will go ahead and clarify. Your overall energy over here is the Star, talking about a divine wish, a big desire, something you want a whole lot, very important to you. The Nine of Cups, the reason we're here is for your own wish fulfillment. We've got the two wish cards, why we're here, and the overall energy. The Nine of Cups is about personal wishes. They aren't as large scale as the Star wishes are, but this might be talking about one and the same. But it's the Nine of Cups is all about your own personal satisfaction. Feeling really good. Very happy. All right. In the recent past, the Devil, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords. It looks like an unhealthy behavior pattern shows up in the choices that you make. And at some point in the recent past, you decided to take a break from that, from making these unhealthy choices, and to get your thoughts clear, to get your thoughts straight so that you could heal from whatever these unhealthy choices were, and also to gain more clarity. Okay, and in the current energies, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So it looks like things are slowing down here a whole bunch, to the point where they feel like they're halted when it comes to matters of your heart. And we're talking about your heart is all in. You may not be showing it to the rest of the world, but you are feeling the emotions deeply here. And the emotions that you might be feeling are being forgotten about, being forsaken. You feel out in the cold, like everybody else has something going on and you don't. Like something's wrong with you. You're just sitting there looking at it, looking at your heart. You can't hardly believe that you're in this situation where you feel so abandoned. But you feel it very deeply. It's just that you're not showing it on the outward appearance to other people. You keep this part of yourself more private, it looks like. In the immediate future, I see you wanting to win something, some kind of fight, some kind of battle at all costs. No matter what, even if you have to cut some people out of your life, as long as you win this argument, win this battle, whatever it is, um, you think that you will be happier for it. In fact, you think you'll be the happiest one of everyone. Uh, Being able to celebrate success and your joys um, magnified. But it's sort of deceptive here because it's like you're deceiving yourself here, and that deception shows up later after you win the battle and you feel really great, and then all of a sudden something happens and you realize, oh, it's not so great. All right. So that's what we've got going on. Let's get into the clarifiers, and we're going to start out with the big wish here, the big desire in the overall energy of your reading, the star. The Three of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. All right, well, this just looks like getting together with others, having a good time, communing, bringing people together, celebrating, and you're looking out for yourself here. You're feeling good. You put your own well-being first when it comes to communing with these people. You want it to be very healing for yourself, very nurturing as you come together with others. The thing is, you can't see how to do it. There's something about it that you can't see. And you're sort of up in your head. At the bottom, the Hermit. So you would like to get together with these people. You would like to celebrate. You would like to have a good time. But the fact that you're so unsure and you're up in your head about it, it's driving you to do some introspective work to see if you can bring this together. Whatever is in your way, you can get it off your path. You want to be able to celebrate with these people, whoever they are to you. It could be friends, coworkers, family, loved ones. I don't really know. But yeah, you would like to be able to party with them and still have your well-being uh, be the first priority. Self-care. So it's like you want to party with these people and take care of yourself at the same time. You can't see how to do it. Not sure. And the Hermit is here to figure out what is in your way. All right. Well, speaking about what's in the way, the devil over here in the recent past, those are the unhealthy behavior patterns that hold us back, that get in our way. Show us the devil, please. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. And at the bottom, Judgment. Well, it's some sort of decision that you've made. You're on pause now, just trying to assess the situation. Um, but there's some sneaky energy here, some sort of deceptive energy. In fact, it's the same deceptive energy that's coming up in the future. And you're just looking at it. You're just really taking a close look at it, questioning the judgments that brought you here. Okay. The decisions. Speaking of decisions, the Seven of Cups. This is looking at all your options and choices, and you make a choice. Show us the Seven of Cups, please. Looks like here you chose the lowest hanging fruit. Let's see. Seven of Cups. What does Virgo need to know about this Seven of Cups, please? The Magician. The Two of Wands. The Hanged Man. So again, you're on pause here looking at the choices that you've made that look like they were tied up to something unhealthy. You're manifesting a path forward, or at least you were back here in the recent past. Let's look at the bottom. Queen of Swords. So you're manifesting your choices, you're manifesting your path, and now because of these choices, you're on pause. And you're here because of demands that were put on you. I don't know if it was you that put them on or somebody else, but the Queen of Swords is what brought us here. And now you're just, again, you're contemplating this whole situation. Let's look at the Four of Swords. When you get your thoughts clear about the situation, show us the Four of Swords. Taking a break from all this bad decision making. Show us the Four of Swords. What went wrong? What did I do? What should I have done differently? I don't know. We're looking at all of it. Show us the Four of Swords in the recent past. Having to do with the Empress, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So you're showing a lot of stuck energy here, and at the bottom, the Hermit. Here we are still examining. What did we do? What went wrong? How did this happen? Because you've got this ideal energy of the Empress showing up, and all of a sudden you're completely stuck, trapped. You can't see how to get out of it, or what to do next when it comes to having an energy exchange with this person. How do I get unstuck and get back with the Empress energy? Commune with this person. Can't see it. You just don't know how to do it. You're trying to shine a light in the dark. What got in the way? Where did we go wrong? Is what you're saying. Okay. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in the current energies. Knight of Pentacles, please. Where did Virgo go wrong? Show us the Knight of Pentacles. Things have slowed down to the point where they just feel like they're halted here. And we have the High Priestess and the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. All right. So, and at the bottom, the Fool. So as things have come to a halt, you would like to know, how do we start them back up again? Again, you want to exchange out the energy of all the stuck energy. And you're trying to use your intuition to figure out how to get this thing going again. Because you've got a really passionate and loving match here. Lots of attraction, lots of passionate energy, very sexy, um, and, heart wide open kind of energy. Really beautiful, the king and the queen. So that would represent you and your person, and just trying to, it's like part of you knows what to do to start this over, but you're just sort of at a pause here. Again, on pause, because things have slowed down or stopped, at least up until this point. Okay, let's look at your heart right here, right at the heart of your reading. King of Cups, please. There it is. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Three of Swords. Ugh. So there was some sort of fight or argument here, that you feel like you won, but your heart got broken. Yeah, at the bottom, the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like this may have happened more than once. You're starting to see a pattern here. And that may be the devil pattern that we're looking at, because those are the unhealthy behavior patterns that show up. Eight of Pentacles is saying that this is a pattern, this conflict, and then winning, and then heartbreak. So, I can't help but see this right at the heart of your reading, and then look at the near future, because it looks like it happens again. Five of Swords, winning at all costs, success, and then wait, I really didn't win, did I? Kind of realization sneaks up on you. Okay. Let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. Abandoned, lost, out in the cold. Out in the cold with a broken heart. Show us the Five of Pentacles, please, in the current energies. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. So, and at the bottom, the Psychonaut. The Psychonaut is unique to this deck. It's just like the Fool card, with the exception of it has to do more with our psychological setup about how we're thinking about something in a new way. So over here, you're just showing me that everything you ever wanted is now distancing itself from you, leaving you just holding your own heart in your own hands while you're crying, feeling alone and lost and abandoned. And now you're trying to get a grasp on how you can think about things differently going forward. How can you have a new beginning with this person who has left, or at least created some space between you? You just want to express your heart to them and tell them how bad you're feeling now. Wait, where'd you go? You're everything I want, kind of thing. But yeah. Show us the Five of Swords in the immediate future, winning at all costs. Oh yeah, and a tower flies out. That'll happen. The Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and at the bottom, the Knight of Wands. So You have a fight, you win, but it destroys everything in the process, your relationship. And so now you're stuck with all these emotions and you're trying to figure out how do you get back to feeling good again. You just want to have fun, feel good, keep it light, go after the things that you want, have a good time. And you realize that your impulsive actions to fight um, or to win an argument of some sort, whatever it is, you realize that there's a part of you that it behaves impulsively that creates this. And every time this happens, there's another part of you that just gets destroyed and buried emotionally. Hmm. Let's take a look at the sun, because that's the happiest card in the tarot. What about it? Success and bliss and joy and on steroids. It's just a lot of happiness here. But the devil's in the details. So let's see what these clarifiers have to say. Four of Swords, same as this baseline card back here. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands. And at the bottom, the Seven of Cups. These are like the choices you wish you could make because you're telling me this is what you want. You want for you and the person that you're attracted to. You're both very attracted to each other, like a magnet. You definitely have this magnetism between the two of you. You would like to control it a little bit better and make choices that bring in this happiness and bring in the success and the joy and all that really high feeling of attraction and love and fun and happiness and joy. You're trying to take a look at to see how you can control your choices better, how you can strategize better so that you can have this happiness with this person. Okay, good. Let's look at the Seven of Swords that shows up next. So, I mean, if anyone's going to figure it out, how to get this person back in your good graces or you back in their good graces, if anyone can figure it out, the Emperor can. They are the balance of all four kings. And you just want your person back. You know what you want. There's no doubt about it. Show us the Seven of Swords. And we have the Ten of Swords. Seven of Cups again. Keep seeing that card. And the King of Swords. Okay. Well, and at the bottom, the Hermit. It looks like there's an ending here. It looks like it's over. It looks like this relationship is over because of the choices that you made. You got in your own way. The Hermit is here, shining a light in the dark. What is in my way? Oh, I am. Yeah. It's the theme of your entire reading, with the exception of the couple of places where you showed me you really would like to get back with them. You really would like to commune with them. You really would like to bring this thing together and still and still have your own self-nurturing to be at the forefront. You still want to care for yourself, put yourself first. In other words, you don't want to sacrifice yourself just to get together with them. You want to get together with them and still be very much yourself, but you can't figure out to do it because you keep making the same choices. The choice that you make is something that is very much you, but it kind of cuts them off while you're trying to get your way and while you're trying to get you feeling good. It it does not make them feel good, the choices that you're making. So that's the issue at hand. Let's see if we can get some advice here, please. For the Virgos going through these energies, they want to figure out how to get their person back. Yep. Had to look to see what was behind that. It was the Empress. Yep. How do you get your person back? I don't know. It looks like it's over. It looks like it ended here because of your choices. Let's see. What advice do you have for Virgo, please? It just looks like you had to get your way. You had to get your way, didn't you, Virgo? All right. The Lovers. The Queen of Swords. The Empress. And at the bottom, the Chariot. The vehicle to victory here is to put them first. It is required to put them first. You've been putting yourself first, your own needs first, your own needs first. Queen of Pentacles, your own needs first. Five of Swords, winning at all costs. So whatever the argument is, you had to win it because you had to put you first. The advice is very clear for this very important connection on your heart. What is required is the Empress is the vehicle to victory. In other words, putting them first. You're the Emperor, they're the Empress here in this particular reading. Sex on the card doesn't matter. I know who's who by the behavior, so unless I'm wrong, and then in that case, like I said in the beginning, you can switch out the energies and exchange them out as necessary. But the advice is to put your person first. That much is clear. Whether you're the Empress or the Emperor, it doesn't really matter. This is saying to stop putting yourself first and start prioritizing them. And then you'll get to the goal as fast as possible of having your person back in your life. Let's get an oracle card from Wisdom of the Oracle, please. What message do you have for Virgo that are going through these energies, getting in their own way? Their ego gets in their own way. They always got to put themselves first. Nope. It's time to switch the roles and put your person first. Put them on the pedestal. And it's better. What is that phrase? Is it better to be right or be happy? Something like that. I know that's not exactly right, but you know what I'm talking about. So in this advice, it is better to go ahead and be wrong. You don't have to win a fight. You don't even have to have a fight. You don't have to have a battle. You do not have to make that choice to be about you and what you want. All right. From Wisdom of the Oracle, please. There it is. Message in a bottle. It is card number 15. And let's see what your message is. What Spirit wants you to know is right here. The essential meaning is communication, a sign, a Cledon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. The oracle's message. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. The relationship message here says you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or an email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. All the signs are there. Message in a bottle. Very cool. Well, maybe there's something in this reading that can help you that I may have said and not realized that I said, that helps guide you on your path. Because it's very clear that what you're trying to tell me is you're upset because the choices you make have driven this person away. But even part of you recognizes that you may have put yourself first to the point where you sacrificed the relationship. So, you know what to do differently. You're going to have to put them first. Anyway, guys, I hope it helps. If it does, if it resonates with you, or if you just like the style of how we're going to do readings here with the baseline and the clarifiers and the advice and all that, throw a like, hit subscribe, add your comments, put your energy here on the channel. I would love to have you. And with that, I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Virgo.